A Good Samaritan was shot during a Feltonville carjacking. Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215. And right now we're in the state of Pennsylvania. We're currently in the city of Philadelphia. Today we're going to be doing a live driving virtual tour of the Feltonville neighborhood in North Philadelphia. It's about 17 degrees right now. We're going to make this right-hand turn. We're currently exiting a cemetery. As you can see, we have a Philadelphia police officer on our right-hand side, inside of the cemetery. Hello, it's Costanza. What's up, buddy? So we're in Greenmount Cemetery, which is located in the Feltonville neighborhood. Now, I've documented Feltonville a handful of times throughout the years. Today I'm going to cover a different area that I don't normally shine light on. We're going to hang out around the 5th Street area. What's up, Robo? What's up, guys? Yo, so I'm operating a vehicle, so if I'm not able to respond to you, please don't take it personal. Just know that I'm probably focused on the road. What's up, Miss Rosario? What's up, Specialty Automotive? Greetings from Wisconsin. What's up, my buddy? Hey, what's up, Matt? Happy holidays to everyone. So I'm going to give you guys a disclaimer. If the video quality is not too good, I do apologize. We're live streaming, and live streaming doesn't allow you to capture footage in higher than 720 resolution. Hello, Lynn. What's up, Hoyt? What's up, DeVoe? Jacksonville, Florida in the house. That's what's up, man. My buddy, one of my best friends who passed away. His mother lives in Jacksonville, Florida, and I went and I visited them there. That's where he was staying at too, when he was at Full Sail University, studying for college. Greetings, greetings. What's up, buddy? Your name starts with an A. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. So check this out, guys. This school right here in front of us was one of, at the time, the most notorious disciplinary schools. It was called CEP. And to my knowledge, I never attended there, but I've heard stories from there. I went to school right up the block. So on our left-hand side, this is the post office, but on our left-hand side was CEP. I always heard rumors that there was no hallways, that the classrooms connected straight to each other. It was a school for troubled youth, a lot of fights, a lot of problems, all sorts of activities would happen. And Edison High School students on a regular would fight with the CEP students because they were right up the block from each other. So thought I'd throw that little footnote in. We have a female right here on our right. She's talking to somebody, but she looks like she was about to pull out. So I gotta be careful. We're on Wingahocken, front and Wingahocken. We're gonna start zigzagging through this area. Normally I cover from Front Street to eastbound to about Whitaker and the whole Juniata section. So Juniata is a part of Feltonville. Today we're going to focus more on the Feltonville area. We have U.S. Mattress Factory on our right. D. Hoyt, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you sponsoring this channel, my friend. Thank you for the donation. Every penny helps, and especially with these rough roads. My suspension is going to HE double hockey sticks. We're going to glide through this yellow light on Rising Sun Avenue. Please forgive me. On our left, we got Pepino's Complete Car Care. That's a cool spot to go to get your inspections, and they do automotive services and stuff. On our right, we had an old head that used to do vinyl and fabrics and interiors, upholstery. On our right, this building, USA Auto Supply, that's where I get my car paints. So if you want to get car paint, it's located at Palethorpe and Wingahocken. They can actually color match your current car paint. So if you bring them like a piece of your car, like if you want to take off your gas cap that's painted. You take it to them, they'll color match it, and they'll mix you the correct color so that you can, touch up the little chips and stuff on your car. But when I painted both my vehicles, I went there for the base coat and clear coat and primer. And all the other auto body supplies like Bondo and body filler and things of that nature. Also, they sell detailing stuff, detailing chemicals, really good quality stuff. Let's make this left on American, Wingahocken and American. So Feltonville is a working class neighborhood in North Philadelphia. It is located East and Hunting Park, west of Longcrest and Juniata, south of Alany, and north of Fairhill and Harrogate. Feltonville is bounded by Erie Avenue to the south, Front Street to the west, Roosevelt Boulevard to the north, and Tacony Creek to the northeast, and G Street to the east. Check out that silver bus we just passed. Crazy, right? Let's make this right on Cayuga, American and Cayuga. We're passing Bodine. We're on Cayuga and Bodine. You could say Bodine, however you want to pronounce it. We're on 3rd and Cayuga. Let's make this right-hand turn. I'm going to show you guys the Feltonville. We can't make it right here, my bad, so one way. The next block on Oriana, we'll make it right. There's a spot around the corner. It was once a nightclub called the Feltonville nightclub in the neighborhood of Feltonville, right? Makes sense? And it's no longer a nightclub. Guess what it is? It's a church. What are the odds that it went from being a nightclub to being a church? So we're gonna go take a look at that because that's one of the more recognizable things in the Feltonville neighborhood right before you hit the Roosevelt Boulevard. We're in a row home neighborhood, as you can see. RHR, row home raised. These are 2-story row homes, some open porches, some closed porches. There's a home for sale on our left-hand side. We're approaching the home. I'm gonna give you guys the address in case you guys wanna look at the property value. Yo, what's up, James? What's up, Jamal? Greetings, y'all. It is 4446 Oriana, Philadelphia, PA. If you guys wanna check that out. 4446 Oriana. Check out that EF on my right-hand side. Yeah, boy, 4th generation Civic, love. Ooh, I see scrap metal. I see a microwave. That's a whole whopping $1.30 of weight. Say no. Let's keep on going straight. I could have made a right, but that would have brought us right past the auto body shop, and we already went through there. Thank you for the positive feedback, James. Hey guys, just as a reminder, if you want to subscribe and turn on your notification bell, we have a $1,000 giveaway when we reach 100,000 subscribers. And we're on the road to 100K, so you don't want to miss out. Going to be giving away $1,000 to one lucky winner when we reach 100,000 subscribers. We got Mart or Marte grocery store. I'm sure it's pronounced with an accent like Malte, but I don't really want to say it with the accent, even though I low-key had to still say it. Go ahead, y'all can go because I don't need people behind me rushing me. We're on the 4500 block of 4th Street. There's cameras on top of the sign. Let's make this right-hand turn on 4th Street. And then we can make another right on Raymond Street. Check out that red house on my right. Wow, so bright. And then they got the peach one right next to it. So the demographics of Feltonville as of the 2010 United States Census, Feltonville was 42.8% Hispanic, 29.7% African American, 14.1% white, 9.4% Asian, and 4% mixed and all other. Although a large population of Feltonville's neighborhood is made up of middle-class Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, and African Americans. Okay, let's make this left-hand turn. We're gonna turn on 3rd Street. We have the SEPTA Cortland shop directly in front of us, located at 4529 North 3rd Street. We have cars, of course, flying by in a rush to get to the next stop sign. As you guys can see, the sun is going down. This is live and direct, y'all. This is not pre-recorded. This is live. We're approaching Wyoming Ave. We're gonna make a right-hand turn coming up. We could go left and still be within the area, but I'm gonna make a right just so that you guys can see that Felton. I'm gonna allow this bus to go by too. My buddy, Mr. Jamal, that likes buses and likes the whole SEPTA transportation system, he might appreciate checking out that bus with the vinyl wrap that's advertising Giant for today's table. Giant is a grocery store. Greetings, Aaron. What's up from San Diego? Salute, buddy. That's awesome. I got a chance to visit San Diego. That was cool. You guys are really close to the border. Yo, we just passed the Pilot, Honda Pilot, with some pretty cool Honda Pilot stock rims. We're at 2nd and Wyoming. 2nd and Wyoming. We're currently traveling eastbound on Wyoming Avenue. So before I show you guys the Felton, let's make this little right. Let's take this little ducky right here. This little ducky block. Let's make this right on Palethorpe. Because there's a couple blocks here that I can show you. Oh, man. Potholes. Oh, no, Mario. What's up, Koala? I said, I don't mean to be rude. Greetings. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, man. I can't focus on your comment because this is live. But whether your comment is negative or positive, I appreciate you contributing to the comment section. Okay, we are passing the 100 block of Tiber, or Tiber. Tiber. Hello, Debbie. Thanks for stopping by. Check this out. So as you can see, we have several blocks on our left-hand side, such as Luray, Thelma, Raymond. We're going to make this left on the 100 block of Luray so that you guys can see what Luray looks like. Oh my gosh, the ground is a war zone. Look at the ground. I'm more concerned about the ground than anything. It's like sinkholes and craters. Wow. So I don't know if you guys recall when I did the virtual tour, when I reversed through the alley in Wissinoming and my front end got pulled off. Yeah, I noticed about 2 days ago that it cracked. There's a huge crack in it. Yep. Go figure. That's literally wear and tear. The suspension, I actually just replaced all 4 shocks, all 4 springs about 2.5 months ago. Unfortunately, I'm already getting noises because of Philadelphia's Wall streets. So if you're not from Philly, or if you're not from an environment where you have tight blocks like this that consist of row homes, this tends to happen. People will double park, they'll hold a conversation while they're dropping someone off. Look, she literally just came from talking to the driver on the passenger side. She walked around and had to give him a little kiss on his cheek, him or her, or whoever it is. And she had to, say her final farewells. So as you can see, these houses, not only a 2-story, like the last block that we went through, but they're pushed back. So they have a little terrace, like a little lawn. What's up, Jacqueline? Hello, Frank. He says he remembers seeing you in Texas. That is awesome, Frank. That is decent. Yeah, Texas was one heck of an experience for us. We stood there about 2 months, man. 2 months. And probably partially not because we wanted to, but because we had to. All right, so we're gonna make this right. I'm gonna do a little quick zigzag over here so we don't ignore these blocks. But the Felton nightclub that turned into a church that I was mentioning earlier is right around the corner. It's to our left, so we'll go there shortly. And I'm also gonna talk to you about a few crimes that happened in the area, such as, I believe, a little less than a month ago. Let's make this right on the 100 block of Thelma. 100 block of Thelma. So there was a gentleman who was trying to help 2 people that looked like they were distressed on the Roosevelt Boulevard. It looked like they were in need of help. So this man pulls over, and instead of them needing help, they robbed him and they carjacked him. Yep. They carjacked him. So that happened not far from here. What's up, Greg? You're from Australia? That's awesome. Australia in the house. James said that's where my car broke at. Yep. The smart car wasn't so smart. That was an awesome vehicle. To be completely honest, I would prefer to do virtual tours with that, because in order to do virtual tours with this, it literally costs an arm and a leg. Like literally, before we started this live stream, I had to go trade in my left arm and my right leg just so that we can get enough gas to start this tour. It's a shame, right? Jacqueline, thank you very much for sponsoring this channel. Happy holidays. I sincerely appreciate your donation. Every time you guys make a donation, you guys literally sponsor the channel. And hey, if you want to get more out of your donation, Miss Jacqueline, I mean, it's a bit too late now, man, but with that $9.99, you could have became a member for at least 1 month, and you could have canceled the following month, and you could have got some perks. But I know sometimes people don't care about the perks, but just know that we have 3 membership packages available. And you can cancel at any time, guys. So if you just want to join for 1 month and then cancel, you can do that. But make sure you cancel after your month, so I don't know if it's going to block out your access. It shouldn't, though. Debbie. She lived on Bolden Street. That's awesome. Debbie's familiar with the area. Let's go through Raymond, and then we'll come back around, and we'll go right up to the Felton, so y'all can see some of that area, past Wyoming. Thank you, Miss Jacqueline. I appreciate it again, man. You're awesome. Thank you. Let's make this right on Sabre, and then we'll come around. Oh, heck no. There's some street work. There's water trucks, Philadelphia Water Department in the middle of the street. So access denied. We're not gonna be able to do that block. We have Ansbury here. What we can do is we can go around Wingahocken, come around the block. Oh wow, whoa, where'd all that snow come from? Bump that, let's make this left on Wingahocken. Yo, that block had tons and tons of frozen snow and ice on the ground. There was a car stuck. I'm totally not going through that. Where did the snow come from? There's no snow anywhere else. There is absolutely no snow. Let's make this left here. Look, there's a police camera up top on the corner. You see it? See on that pole? Is this a two-way? Yeah, it should be. If not, well, we just made it a two-way. Check out these RVs over here. Class C RV, baby. Another Class C RV, baby. Did they find a hot spot to stay at where no one bugs you? It looks like it. They're in an industrial zone. Sometimes these zones are less strict on the parking regulations. Check out these houses on our right. They're raised up about 10 feet. See how high they are? So that means their basement is damn near at street level. See the mixed variation of houses? Check out this other RV on our left. This is a Class A. You need a Class A license to drive a Class A. With a Class C, you can use a regular standard driver's license. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? So if you're looking to get into the RV game and you want to invest in an RV, you can consider looking into a Class C because you may already have a general driver's license. So what am I saying? I'm saying that a regular car license works for a Class C RV. A regular car license does not work for a Class A. You need a special license for Class A. Let's make this right-hand turn. And then we're gonna go check out the Felton. Let me see if I can show you guys that. We're passing Zales Motors. Passing Luray. We're now passing Luray Street. We got Lynn Garden, the Chinese store on our left-hand side. They sell everything from like vegetable fried rice, pork fried rice, shrimp fried rice, pizza rolls. Ooh, those Honda rims right there looked good. They looked good. They were stock rims. They sell General Tso chicken, beef and broccoli, sweet and sour, egg foo young, dum young ho, say no, pizza rolls. But they also sell like American versions of their food. So like cheesesteaks, a burger, French fries, chicken wings, if that's your thing, you know. We got a 7-Eleven gas station on the left. Regular fuel is going for $3.43 per gallon. There was a young man that was gunned down here recently within the last couple months. He was, I believe, a 14, 15-year-old. And I think it stemmed from online beef. We have several businesses on our left and on our right. And we're now approaching the Felton, ladies and gentlemen. You see this building on my left, this canary yellow, it's like a pale yellow building with all of the designs, you see it? That's the Felton, but now it's called the H2O Church Experience. Vive la experiencia, or experience, live the experience. And check out that white bus. Do you see that bus? It looks like a SEPTA bus, right, Jamal? But they own it, bro. Like, how they get their hands on a SEPTA bus? Yo, but I guess they peeled all of the wrap. Let me make this right so y'all can see it. Nah. Let me go around so y'all can see it from the opposite way, because if I make a right, that's gonna be repetitive. Let's make this right here on Eleanor Street. And then we'll go around so y'all can see the Felton. Now this area over here, traveling eastbound, I've covered it a lot of times. What's up, Burrow? Burrow says seen so many shot and killed over internet beefs. Yeah, bro. Internet beefs, internet problems, altercations, things that could be talked out. It escalates very, very quickly. Yeah, Jamal, you peeped that, right, bro? They bought a bus, and I guess they're using it for church services. But, like, you can't get that to regular streets, right? Look at a smart car. Speaking of smart car, you see it right there on my left? Yeah, that's way better on gas, though. Like, sheesh, you guys don't even understand how good that was on gas compared to this behemoth that I'm driving. All right, let me make a left. I'm going to go all the way around. So in front of us, there's a lot of hood blocks, too. This is low-key, like, all right. So it's the hood to some, to others. They're like, Tune, but that's beautiful, or Tune, that's acceptable. It's not as bad as some hoods, obviously. But believe it or not, this isn't as good as it used to be from what I've been told over the years. The neighborhood has changed, the demographics have changed, and there's more violence in the area. There's a good amount of people from the Middle East in this neighborhood too, like Arabics and Palestinians and whatnot. Check out this school on our right-hand side. Name that school. Kind of like Pokemon. Name that Pokemon. Name it, guys. If you're watching, name it. So check it out. We got the Feltonville Barbershop on our right-hand side, ladies and gentlemen. The Feltonville Barbershop. Has anybody named the school yet? No? Going once? Going twice? Come on, guys. We're in Feltonville. What could that school be named? We're in Feltonville. What's the name of the school, guys? What's the name of it? It's Feltonville School. Was the Bozo Show filmed in Philadelphia as where you was born and raised? To be completely honest, sir, I don't know too much about the Bozo Show. I do know that my friend who passed away, rest in peace, Walt, I do know that he was on the show. He was on the show when he was a little pipsqueak. He was probably, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 years old. 7? I don't know, but I do have some footage that his mom sent me not too long after his passing. She had a VHS tape that she saved. And I'd never even heard of the show until she sent me that tape. And then I was blown away to seeing that they had some shots right out front of City Hall and all that stuff. The studio audience and all that stuff, was it in Philly? I don't know, bro. You might have to do a little bit of research. We have a Rita's water ice spot right here on our right. We're at Rising Sun. Passing Rising Sun Avenue. So we have the Felton again on our right, ladies and gentlemen. You see it? You see it? So that was once a club, guys. So all sorts of substances were probably popped when they were in there dancing and hitting that techno vibe. But now, the substance of God may rebuke all of the demons that enter your souls. Yo, that was crazy, right? Nah, everybody double parking. I was about to make a right there, and they double parking, bro. So this next block coming up, so we're hitting Howard Street. If I go right, it's going to shoot us back around. Yeah, let's not go right. Let's talk about how crappy this next block is. What's up, Shannon? Greetings, Shannon. Thank you for stopping by the channel, man. Please consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell. We got a $1,000 giveaway coming when we reach 100,000 subscribers. And we're not far from 100K. I'm going to allow this female to go by because she doesn't understand. I'm more concerned with the potholes than going fast. So this block right here is a really poor exception of what a roadway should be. I'm going to allow the vehicles behind me to go by. The one behind me was actually pretty bad too. But there's a lot of waves. There was a lot of patchwork done. It just, if you were seasick, this would be the perfect block to not be on. This block will make you extra seasick. Look at potholes, craters. I personally don't like to drive through here at normal speed. Normal speed is 25 miles an hour. But look at this, bumpy, shaky. And then they just painted these lines, guys, but they didn't fix the street. How they paint over the crappiness? Oh, check out that scepter. That scepter was connected to the trolley electrical technology. That ain't what it's called, but I just made that up. On our right-hand side, we got Milan's Restaurant, specializing in breakfast, eat in, take out. Let's make this left-hand turn on the 100 block of Wyoming. We'll span maybe 1 or 2 blocks over here, and then we're going to continue heading west. I'm just trying to get both views, field of view, so that you guys can see what the opposite side looks like. Check out that statue right there. It says loyalty, honor, dedicated to the men and women of Feltonville who have served in their country, who have served their country in war. What's up, Leonie? Greetings from Australia. We have somebody else from Australia. Crikey, mate. What's up, buddy? We have the Australians in the house. I would like to visit Australia one day. I think that'll be neat. We got LCM Laundromat on our right. Nicholas, what's up, Nicholas? The Mighty Bull, thanks for the support, my friend. I appreciate you. Appreciate the support, guys. Nicholas, are you from Philadelphia, born and raised? Yes, sir, born and raised North Philadelphia. Let's be specific. North Philadelphia, born and raised. Kensington's where I spent most of my days, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cooling off, shooting some videos outside for the YouTubers. Yeah, I'm from Philly, bro. Born and raised, dog. All right, so we're traveling eastbound on the Wyoming Avenue Corridor Business District. We're gonna make a right and we're gonna go all the way around and continue heading west. Because like I said, I've covered this area quite a few times, a lot. So I'm gonna do the opposite way because I don't cover this area often. Iglesia Adventista del Séptimo Día. Feltonville Church on our left, y'all. You see? Affirming we are still in Feltonville. Likedale, hey Tune from Redding. Yeah, California. That's what's up. Foxy, how you doing, Tune? Hope you had a good Christmas, bro. Thank you, my friend. I can't complain, man. Christmas, as you get older, the meaning of Christmas changes. The meaning of the holidays slightly changes. And the most important thing to me is having a happy, peaceful peace of mind and spirit. And having the ones that mean most to me still on this earth. I think that's very important. Because sometimes we take that for granted. We take that for granted. And now as a young adult, 34 years young, I'm able to appreciate it more. Check it out, Auto Plus of Feltonville on our left. That's what's up. So as you can see, a lot of the businesses incorporate Feltonville in their business name. There's a little cat on our right-hand side. Meow, meow. He was just chilling, probably cold as ever. Okay, high class limo. Mr. Israel Padilla, thanks for the videos, Tune. Love your hustle. Thank you very kindly, Mr. Israel. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you for donating and sponsoring this channel with a donation. Thank you, sir. I greatly appreciate it. All right, let's continue traveling westbound. Let me be very careful because cars tend to like too fast, too furious. Nicholas Martys, where's your beautiful wife, Tune? She is sitting next to me. Would you like to say hi to the viewers?
Hello, everyone.
She said hello. I don't know if you guys got a chance to hear. The mic was on my left and she was speaking on my right, but she said hello. She said greetings, fellow Earthlings. All right, guys, so we are going to, let's make this right and then make a left. Let's make this right, and then we're gonna make a left and go westbound on Wyoming Avenue. I like those rims. That first set of rims on my right-hand side with the silver and the gray, the gunmetal gray, those stock rims, I would totally rock those on this. And they got nice thick tires, perfect for the streets of Philadelphia. Just Barry, what's up? Hello, Ariana. I hope school has been going well. I know you're on holiday break. That's what's up. That's what's up. What's up, Just Barry? Good afternoon, sir. El Provocon. That's a Spanish restaurant on my right. I've never eaten there, but I do know amongst Hispanics, that's a popular eatery to stop at if you want to get Spanish food, rice and beans, totones, lechon. I was about to say pollo guisado, whatever that stuff means. Pernil, yeah. She had a great Christmas. That's awesome. Where is City Hall? in Philadelphia. City Hall is located in Center City, Philadelphia. If you have not seen my Center City, Philadelphia tours, make sure to go on YouTube and type Center City, Philadelphia, Tune 215, and some of my tours will pop up. Let's make this right on 2nd Street, on 2nd and Wyoming, and span these little blocks over here. Let me point this towards this little sign right here. This is a funny little sign somebody put right there. Check it out. It says, "Stop putting trash here. Fines by the city." And then they pointed to the left that said, "Stop, you are being," I don't even know. That looks like chicken scratch. Yo, they even wrote, what's it say? What's it say? "Black can't stop, you are being." Yo, that's a whole little cryptic message. That's so funny. Slap chop. Can't tell if you're happy or irritated. That's funny. Can't tell if I'm happy or irritated. I get that a lot because I be pretty straight-faced. We're passing Mentor Street. I used to have a little brother that used to live on this block before he moved to North Dakota. Yeah, my little brother used to live here before he moved to North Dakota. Then I think he relocated to Texas. Let's make this left on 2nd and Loudon. If we go any further forward, we're gonna hit the Roosevelt Boulevard, which is also the borderline. You'll exit Feltonville, and I don't wanna exit Feltonville right now. We're gonna try to just rock out in Feltonville for this live stream. We're streaming live and direct, ladies and gentlemen. I don't do these often. Please consider becoming a member. You can click the membership button, join next to subscribe, and read the membership package options. There's different perks. It's not a lifetime membership, so you can cancel at any time. We have angle parking on our left and parallel parking on our right. Ariana says, "My dad does not like the boulevard. I want to see the big tree in City Hall." Ariana says her dad does not like the boulevard. Are you guys from the Philadelphia area? That'll be pretty interesting. I didn't know you were from the Philadelphia area. All right, we got E&S Mini Market in front of us. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn. We got the Roosevelt Boulevard on our right, and we're not gonna go to the Roosevelt Boulevard. Let's make this left here. Check out that little mural right here in front of us. It looks like a young man painted on the wall, and he's in paradise. Wow. That means that young man lost his life. Yup. Wow, he was born 03, he passed away in 2016. So what are the mathematics? Was he 13? 3 minus 16 is 13, right? Wow, that's a shame. Let's make this right on Loudon. We're on the 300 block of Loudon. Check out that Hummer on my right with white wheels. From Sunderland, UK, greetings, Paul. Thanks for stopping through. Shout out to the UK. Ariana, I'm in the suburbs, but my parents were born in Philly, and I live in Mayfair until I was 4. Oh, that's dope. That is real dope, Ariana. Cool. So you're in the PA school system. I always thought you were probably like over seas or like on the other side of the country. Check out those back decks on some of those properties in front of us. That's the back of their property. They have a driveway, and some people opted out to make, you see a whole staircase that goes up to their deck. So in the summer, they can have like a little cookout up there. You see they got the patio tables. Gives you a little bit more privacy, a little bit more safety. You don't got to worry about sitting on the sidewalk. Because in the summer, in the hood, if you want to hang out, you got to like literally, if you don't have a porch, you got to literally sit out front of your house. And that might not always be the safest thing. Harry, what's up? Harry Ecoline from Germany. Greetings, sir. Daryl Hardy. Yeah, Daryl. You remember? Yeah, I remember Daryl. Daryl is a great supporter of the channel. Thank you very much for stopping through, my friend. I hope the holidays have been treating you well, buddy. From the windy city of Chicago. Chicago reminded me a lot of Philly. Surprisingly, guys, believe it or not, Chicago was damn near one of the only cities in America next to Baltimore, Camden, and New York City. It was one of the only cities in America, but even Baltimore, Camden, and New York doesn't remind me of Philadelphia in its entirety. The way the downtown was placed next to the river and all of that stuff, it really reminded me of Philly. With like South Chicago, South Shore, reminded me of South Philly, and all that stuff. Yeah, it was so many similarities. It's not identical to Philly, but it was so many similarities and so many differences, just to be fair. We're on 3rd in Wyoming. I'm going to make this right. We're next to that SEPTA headquarters on our left. We got Auto Center, State Emissions, and all that stuff on our left-hand side. Grace World Trading Incorporated. Harry Ecoline, too, and you speak very good English for us ESL students. Thank you so much. Thank you, my friend. I genuinely appreciate your support. I wish I spoke better Spanish, or I wish I was trilingual and spoke multiple languages. Maybe one day in another life, unless I buy Hooked on Phonics. Hooked on Phonics. All right, guys, we're approaching 5th Street. 5th, as in number 5, 5th Street. But if you're from the hood, you might just say 5th Street, like F-I-F. 5th Street. Yo, I'm on 5th Street, bro. But it's really 5th. Let's make this right on 5th Street. Then I'm going to make a right on Roosevelt Boulevard. Then I'm going to come all the way back around and we're going to make a left here. Now, there's somebody who passed away on this corner right here. On the next block, somebody got shot in their car while they were waiting at the light. Right after they got shot in their car, me and Omi were driving through here and we literally saw the whole crime scene. This is one of the most dangerous roadways in the state of Pennsylvania and or America. Philadelphia, this is one of the most hectic driveways to drive on, Roosevelt Boulevard. We're on 5th and Roosevelt Boulevard. I'm going to make this right-hand turn. But on my right-hand side across the street was where the Good Samaritan was shot. It happened on December 14th. 2022, it said a man was shot during a carjacking on Tuesday night. It was on the Roosevelt Boulevard because he pulled over thinking that they needed help and they shot him. Guys, they shot him and carjacked him. That's messed up, right? That makes you not want to stop for people who genuinely need help. There'll be people who really need help and you won't know if you're going to get shot or not. 6 ABC. Let's make this right-hand turn on Roosevelt Boulevard. So we're not going to continue on Roosevelt Boulevard because this is a high speedway. We're going to turn the first turn we get right here. Boom. But look at these houses right next to the Roosevelt Boulevard. In my opinion, that must suck because, you know, you got like hundreds of thousands of cars passing you daily. You know, I'm not a big fan of Trans Ams and Firebirds, but I can appreciate a good, solid vehicle. Look at this one on my left. Solid. I see some like wavy bodywork, but it's clean for the most part, guys. That's an awesome classic vehicle. Happy holidays to everyone, guys. Happy holidays. We got a couple more days until the new year, and then it's going to be 2023. See, you got cars parked on the sidewalk on my left. Now, that is kind of in the way. If somebody with a wheelchair has to come through, technically PPA can come through and legally give them a ticket for improper parking. Because people who are handicapped, who operate a wheelchair, now they have to somehow find a way to go around them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we can continue traveling forward, but I think I shall make this left on 5th Street. We're at 5th and Wyoming Avenue. We got a bunch of businesses on our left, bunch of businesses on our right. El Patron or El Patron on our left. To my knowledge, I could be wrong, but Mr. Omi and the Hellcat, a Philadelphia self-made millionaire, used to own this bar and restaurant on my left. He owned, to my knowledge, over 300 plus pieces of real estate in the area. And he's from North Philly. I don't know if he owns it anymore though, but yeah, he's a young guy, younger man. Did very well for himself at a very young age. All right, so I want to go left on Luray, but there's traffic, guys. Feel like Malibu's most wanted. Traffic, looking for my chapstick. Something about my Ford Maverick. I don't know, I'm gonna make this right, because yeah, I'm towing a vehicle, so it's no point. Are you guys leaving? You guys can leave. Grace Livery, Tieja Colombiana coming up on the left. I love that spot. That's what's up, Grace. Hello, Grace. Greetings, ma'am. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I've always heard about Tieja, but I've never been enticed enough to go there. Because I was never a nightclub, restaurant-y, bar type of person, and I believe that's all of the above. That's like a little dancing spot where you can eat, get some Spanish food, drink a little wine or beer too, and you know, dance and stuff and all that type of stuff, like a nightclub. I was never into that, so I never went there. Never in my entire life of living. But I've always heard about it. A lot of my folks and friends and people, like when I used to work and all that stuff, a lot of people from work used to go there and eat and have dinner or lunch or whatever. You're right. Let's pass Tieja. Since she mentioned it, let's pass it for our friend Grace. Ouch. Man, that felt horrible. Ariana says she's too young to like alcohol. Yeah, Ariana, you don't need none of that, homegirl. You got a great head on your shoulders. Keep it clean. Mark, what's up, Mark? Happy holidays. I'm a new subscriber. Lygos suggested your channel. Wow, thank you very much, sir. Shout out to Ligo. I don't know who Ligo is, but shout out, buddy. A&M Gas for $3.63 per gallon on our left. Smith and West. Let me pull over because somebody behind me speeding like crazy. Smith and West. Greetings, sir. Happy holidays, my friend. Thanks for stopping through to show some support. Will's TV. Salute, buddy. I hope you're having a blessed holiday. Foxy, how is the weather-wise this time of year? Does it ever snow around Christmas time? Yes, normally it does snow. We didn't get much snow this week. We got a little sprinkle, but that's it. But it's been blistering cold. Our lowest this week was 7 degrees. So it was freezing. Basically waking up next to a bottle of frozen water. If you're not in a enclosed, insulated, warm environment, if you're homeless, you're gonna wake up next to freezing liquid, pretty much ice. But make note, this week we're supposed to get some 40s and 50-degree days. Yup, crazy, right? The weather's bipolar. But we're gonna get some warm days. We got a Family Dollar. We got the what's that called? Tieja de Colombiana. Let me pull over. We got cars behind us, and I'm gonna let them go by. So Miss Grace, a supporter of the channel, can check out Tieja. This is her spot. On our left-hand side, you guys see that building on the corner? That's Tieja or Tierra. Like how it's spelled in English is Tierra, Tierra. But with a Spanish accent, I think it's like Tierra. I said, it ain't even got the, I swear it ain't even got the, it's just because my Spanish is a horrible example of Spanish. You heard the other guy said, you speak very great English. He can't say that about my Spanish because my Spanish is basura. It's horrible. But anyway, that's the restaurant that she was talking about. They make Spanish food there. I've never eaten from there either, so I can't rate their food, but maybe Miss Grace can share her ratings if she thinks the food's good. Let's make this left so you guys can see what this eatery looks like. Now hiring. Se solicitan trabajadores. Apply inside. So they're looking for employees, ladies and gentlemen. They're looking for someone to work there. So if you are in the area and you're looking for a job, stop by Tieja or Tierra. Tierra. Harry, I don't drink. Yup, that's awesome, Mr. Harry. That is cool, buddy. Chrissy, I went to America in 1989 and my bus stopped on Skid Row and felt very scared. We don't have a Skid Row, my friend. We have a Skid Row in Los Angeles. I've been to that Skid Row. So you mean that when you came to America, you went to Los Angeles? I understand. I thought he was saying when he came to America, he went to Philadelphia and he got left off at Skid Row. We don't have a Skid Row. But Los Angeles, California, which I did cover, it is on my channel. They do have a whole neighborhood called Skid Row. It's actually a real neighborhood called Skid Row, which was surprising to me. What's up, guys? Greetings, Grace. What's up, y'all? Chrissy. Yo, I'm sorry, y'all, if my messages were super behind. I'm driving. I'm trying to multitask here. Let's talk about some crime stats here in Feltonville. I know a lot of people want to know about the crime. So since we're stuck behind this car, let's talk about some crime. Based on areavibes.com, Juniata Park Feltonville, Philadelphia crime receives an F rating when it comes to crime. Total crime is 35% above the national average. Violent crime is 141% above the national average. Property crime is 14% above the national average. Key findings show that in Juniata Park, Feltonville, you have a 1 in 32 chance of becoming a victim of crime. Feltonville is safer than 38% of cities in Pennsylvania. Year over year, crime in Philadelphia has not changed. They said even the cockroaches are trying to get out. That's a nice little table. That's a nice little table that they're throwing away there. They're throwing away a table. Normally, I repurpose things like that, but we're in the middle of a tour, so I'm not gonna hop out today. I'm gonna spare y'all to hop out. Yo, one time I hopped out during a tour, right? Let's make this right. We're on 3rd and Ansbury. I hopped out during a tour. Literally, I was doing a tour before I went on the cross country trip. I was in, where was I? I was in West Philly. Anyway, I was in some neighborhood in West Philly. And during the tour, I saw a Yakima roof rack in the trash. I was blown away. Listen, all pride aside, I don't care. If it's worth it, I'll pull it out. So I jumped out, right? I picked it up. I put it in my vehicular device, right? I posted it on OfferUp, right? I sold it for $175. Guys, that was like picking up $175 from the trash just because I knew what it was valued at. Yakima roof racks sell for $400, $500, $600, $800. Well, somebody threw that away. I don't know if maybe they moved into the house and it was in the basement and they didn't know how to use it or what it was for, or they didn't have the keys. I don't know what the excuse was. They threw it away. I picked it up. I posted it for $250. Somebody offered me $175. Picked it up in a heartbeat. Boom. Sold. Oh, speaking of sold, I just sold a set of speakers right here on this block. No lie. Real rap. Word up to Mom Dukes. Baby, baby. Say no. And guess where them 2 speakers came from? A hustle flip from the trash, baby. But the speakers didn't come from the trash. Long story short, I found an Acura Integra front lip. It was a front valance lip. It actually came with the whole front bumper. But I saw the front bumper in the trash. I knew it was worth money to the JDM heads, the people who like to hook up their Hondas. Let's make this left on Lawrence and Wingahocken. We're turning left on Wingahocken. Then we're gonna make a right and come back around. So I picked up the front bumper, right? The front bumper was in the trash. Cool, I picked it up because I'm a car guy. So I knew that front lip, if I couldn't use it for my vehicle, somebody was able to use it. So I parted ways with the whole bumper. I kept the front lip. I posted the front lip. I received several offers for the front lip. I put it up, for a fair amount, $80. I'm like, okay, I know what they're worth. I put it up, let them offer me 80 a best offer. A couple people offered me low offers, but it's cool. I held out. I wasn't desperate, right? Somebody made me an offer for 2 PRV 10-inch mid-range speakers. PRV is a pretty good sound audio brand, high fidelity sound audio for car systems. Let's make this right on 3rd and Wingahocken. Anyway, they said, yo, I'll trade you 2 PRVs for that front lip. I said, what's wrong with them PRVs? Do they work? They said, yeah, they work. They some of the best brand in the industry. I said, I know about brands. I got a car system in my EF Civic. Boom. So long story short, we did the trade. They worked. He loved the lip. It fit his car perfect. He wasn't mad. I made out like a bandit because I got the 2 speakers that were worth twice as much as the lip. I posted the speakers for $150 online. Homie from around the corner where we just passed contacted me, offered me $100. Boom! I made $100 from the trash. Listen, man, I'm a hustler, bro. I sell salt to a slug. It's like Cassidy said, I'm a hustler, homie. But that's a true story, y'all, and I got plenty more stories like that. But this isn't a storage wars or this isn't, how to sell live stream. This is the Feltonville, North Philadelphia neighborhood live stream. We're approaching the 4400 block Oriana. This is where we made a right earlier. Now, surprisingly, Feltonville receives, based on areavibes.com, a B- on housing. T, then a box cutter might work. Chrissy, I wish in Australia, I wish we in Australia could protect ourselves with a blank. Wow, what's up, Rob Diddy? Salute, Tune 215, happy holidays. Thank you for stopping through, buddy. I shot a music video for that gentleman right there. Yes. Thank you for stopping through, man. All right, so this neighborhood receives a B-, y'all, when it comes to housing. Check that out, a B-. Now, Area Vibes rates different neighborhoods differently across America. So I know you guys are hearing 35% above the national average in crime and think, wow, Tune, that's a lot. That's high crime. Well, guess what? When I went to like some areas in Miami, like Opa-locka, that was rated at 300% above. Just, I'm giving you guys general numbers. Some areas in Miami was rated 300 and above. Some areas in Texas, 400 and above. When I got to LA, like Crenshaw and Compton and Inglewood, they were like 600 and above percent above the national average. When I got to Chicago, Chicago was 800% above the national average. You ready? You ready? Wait for it. 800 sounds like a lot, right? When I got to Detroit, Michigan, those numbers were looking like 1,600% above the national average in crime. Amazing, right? Crazy, bro. So these numbers in Philly, they might sound high, but they're like a walk in the park compared to some areas in the country. Jer, what's up, Jer? Local tourist. Let's make this left-hand turn. Thanks for stopping through. We already came through here, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go forward one more block. This is the block that I made that hustle, that little story I just told you about. We made a left on Winghausen. We're gonna go up one more block and then make a right. All right, so 6ABC reports 4 men recovering after shooting in the Feltonville section of Philadelphia on November 13, 2022. The shooting occurred on Wyoming Avenue near D Street around 4:30 a.m. Sunday. Wow, that's crazy, right? That's not long ago, y'all. All right, let's make this right on Blavis. We're gonna turn right on the 400 block of Blavis. And we got a vehicle double parked here. We're approaching 5th Street. Let's make this left-hand turn on 5th Street. No, matter of fact, let me show y'all a little muffler shop around here that I'll be going to. There's 2 really popular hood muffler shops in the area. You got the Browns located in West Kensington. And then you have this shop around the corner that I'm about to show you guys. We're entering the 500 block of Blavis. We got Metro by T-Mobile on our right. It's a cell phone store. So this spot on Fairhill, let me tell y'all, you better come here early. If you gotta, if they cut your catalytic converter, if you need to add an aftermarket muffler, if you want to add an O2 sensor, anything related to the muffler, these people do. But you better come early. I warn you, because let's turn right on the 4400 block of Fairhill. Yo, this joint be packed to the corner over here on my left. This is Joel's muffler shop on my right-hand side. You see where that pickup truck? Well, that's the back of it. So when we turn right, it's gonna be the front of it. Yo, the line be it'd be like a welfare line, bro. It's just cars. Like 15, 60. There'd be a waiting list, and people be here 4 in the morning. They don't open up to 9. Right here on my right. Yo, there'll be cars parked all around here, bro. Joel's muffler shop. Muffler zone. This joint packed. Yo, it be packed. When I mean, like, don't come at 8:30, 9 when they open expecting to be first. Nah, you gonna be 27th. Let's make this left on Reed Street and then we'll come back around. Then I'm gonna show y'all sadly to say, a popular funeral home in the area. It's not far from here, it's right around the corner. But I've been to several funerals in this funeral home. One as of recently. About 2 weeks ago, I was in that funeral home. But I've had family and friends, and I know a lot of other people in Philly utilize this funeral home on 5th Street. Okay, guys, we have some sort of snowy, icy contraption in front of us on the floor, so let me be very careful. It does not look lowered vehicle friendly. Let me be careful here. I'm gonna make this right. We got that Rite Aid in front of us. Y'all see that Rite Aid? So I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't know how y'all say it, but I call it Rite Aid. But it's really Rite Aid. But who the heck in the world says Rite Aid? Hey, let's stop by Rite Aid and go get some medicine. Nah, bro. I just be like Rite Aid. Rite Aid. Like ride. Like if you're riding a bike. Ride Aid. Kind of like Home Depot. It's really, well, it's Home Depot, but the T silent. Well, why even put the T in there, bro? Like, you confusing me. Why even put the D in there, man? Like, whoa, go ahead, bro. I'm just gonna turn right on red. I'm just thinking you was gonna go faster, and he just straight up just slowed down. So we got some eateries on our left, Hispanic eateries. There's a little supermarket right here. You see that lime green food truck in that orange building? I'll be getting smoothies from there. They be popping. Smoothies be popping from there, y'all. They sell all types of food, like pastelillos and regular corner store stuff. La Salsa Barbershop on our left on Kasky. But that spot sells some good smoothies. They can make any type of smoothie you want, vegetable or fruit. So we're coming up to Campañola Funeral Home on our left. Let me make this U-turn so y'all can see it. I'm gonna make a U-turn just so y'all can see this funeral home, because this is a often used. That's why I said it's kind of sad that, you know, you can't. No, matter of fact, let me not make a U-turn here. Let me go forward to this road closed. So make note, normally you can drive straight here. This road is never really closed. Matter of fact, let me take y'all all the way down here. Normally you can drive forward and go cross over that little bridge, but within the last, I would say 3 months, they closed this dang thing, and now we got to take this detour. Like if we want to go to our spot in Alany, there's a Chinese spot that I've been eating at, Hot Wok at 5th and Champlas. Shout out to Tiffany. she's the China. She's the owner there. We got Indio shop on our right. So you can normally go straight, but they closed it. So wah wah. But it's cool. It works out for our little U-turn situation here. So we're gonna make this left. Mary Stewart, we left Philly after the riots. Thank you for sharing that info. Grace, I know people that live near Wyoming and they have the WYO shirts. Yeah, WYO gang. And when you see them with the shirt on, you know they from, where they from, and they are from, my bad, I'm reading this dyslexic right now, are on some people with Alany shirts with the neighborhood close by. My bad. Like me trying to operate this vehicle and focusing on reading kind of sucks. We passed the Aspira building. We got El Campeón on our right. Thank you very much for commenting, ladies and gentlemen. Mothman. There was an event in Philly, a mass blank a day or two after I left. That's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. You ever drove through Chester? No, I never really had a reason to drive through Chester. Like no other surrounding county in PA intrigues me or interests me enough. The reason why I document Philly is because I'm born and raised here. That's why I started this project about 4 years ago, because our neighborhood was going under heavy gentrification and it was changing ever so rapidly. Let me put that conversation to the side. This is Campañola Funeral Home on our right-hand side. You see with that awning? This is where a lot of funerals from the hood go down at. There's a couple other hood funeral homes, but this is a really popular one, sadly to say. But yeah, let's make this right. So back to, what was he talking about? He was talking about Chester. Yeah, those counties never really like intrigue me. People say, yo, Tune, go and do Montgomery County. Yo, Tune, go and do these little counties. Nah, like I don't have a reason to. I have an emotional connection to Philly. Like Philly is where I'm from, so I want to document Philly for generations to come. So maybe 100, 200, 300 years down the line, this footage pops up somewhere and they say, hey, who is this crazy guy that decided to document the city and freeze it in time for us? You know what I mean? So hopefully it gets appreciated generations from now, or it originally was done for my family and for my kids. If I don't have kids yet, but if I ever have kids or grandkids, I would like to show them where I was born and raised. You know what I mean? So it started out me documenting North Philly. I did North Philly heavy. And then I said, you know what? I'm about to mob out and just document the whole city. So I've documented over 600 driving tours of over 100 plus Philadelphia neighborhoods. I've covered South Philly, Southwest Philly, West Philly, Northwest Philly, North Philly, Northeast Philly, Center City, Philadelphia. I've not fully escaped Northeast. Like in real life, I've been all throughout Northeast, but I haven't documented because it's very, A, time consuming. It's so large, Northeast Philadelphia. B, not a lot of people watch it. So a lot of the videos I've shot there get barely any views, any engagement, any interaction, and my channel takes a dip, as well as those surrounding counties. I just recently did a county like 3-4 weeks ago, and people barely cared to watch it. On that note, I do beautiful, wealthy neighborhoods in Philadelphia. People barely care to watch it. I'm not sure if it's the viewer that doesn't care about the beautifulness in the area. Let me go straight and make a right on Reese and then make another right, because we already saw Fifth Street and y'all didn't get a chance to see Reese. or I don't know if it's the platform's not recommending it to y'all, but every time I do videos that people don't care for watching, the channel takes a dip on the analytics, and I reap the repercussions, and just I take a big hit, guys. And that's why I have to be strategic when I do these videos. And I don't always like to glorify, quote unquote, the hood. I don't like to do that, you know what I mean? Because Philadelphia is more than just the hood. But yeah, so I try to find a happy medium. So I'll do like 4 or 5 hood videos, then I'll do like 3, 4, pretty neighborhoods. Even though the pretty neighborhoods are gonna damage me, even though the pretty neighborhoods are gonna send my analytics down, but it's just not in my character to only focus on the bad. You know what I mean? Nicholas, what's up, Nicholas? How are you? I'm doing great, sir. I'm doing great. Let's make this right. Gotta be careful though, because this is a 2-way street, but it's a 1 lane. Been wearing my Earthling shirt over here in UK. Oh, that's dope. Everyone says that's the best shirt. Shout out to Julian, rocking a shirt from Tune 215. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. That's so awesome to have that shirt out there in the UK. Freaking humbling. And one of my other buddies, shout out to my other buddy who purchased one of my watches. When I had the exclusive merch, the Tune 215 watches, yo, bro, he ordered one and he had that in Europe. That's dope. Thank you. Nicholas, he's a Chargers fan from Trenton. Shout out to Trenton. Thanks for stopping through, bro. Alrighty then. Let's make this, what are we gonna make? Right, left, right, right, left, right. I feel like I'm doing a PlayStation cheat code. Up, down, left, right. All right, we didn't go right earlier because there was a truck here. Double park, wasn't there? I think there was. All right, check this out. PHL 17 reports on January 28th of 2022, man, woman being held as prisoners after being critically shot in Feltonville. The incident happened in Feltonville section on the 4800 block of Grandsback Street around 8:40 p.m. Dang. They were shot and then they're prisoners? That sucks. Aren't they supposed to take you to seek medical attention first and then lock you up? Yo, that sucks sitting in prison with a gunshot wound. It said, according to police, a 31 female was shot in her chest. Officers drove her to Temple University Hospital where she was placed in critical condition by medics. A 28-year-old man arrived in a private vehicle to St. Christopher's Hospital with a gunshot wound to his shoulder and neck. Dang. To the neck, bro. Police say medics placed the man in critical condition. Police say no weapons have been found. That's wild, y'all. That happened in Feltonville, y'all. It's a true story. Ray, what's up, Ray? From Florida. Salute to Florida. I actually like Florida. I went to a lot of spots in Florida. We went to Jacksonville. We went to Miami. We went to Tampa. We went to Orlando. We went to like several small towns like Sebring, Florida. Let's make this left. Florida was cool. We went to Boca Raton. Boca Raton was one of my favorite. Boca Raton had all the mansions. Oh my gosh. Yo, if y'all ever go to Florida, I recommend stopping by Boca Raton. Boca Raton is a really awesome little city. Phenomenal city. Yeah, I've been to Trenton. I was at Trenton the other day. I'll be making moves in Trenton and stuff, like, you know, buying and selling and all that stuff. I shot 2 music videos in Trenton too, with some Trenton artists. All right, guys, let's go. Let's see, where shall we go? Where shall we go? Let's make this right. How about that? And then let's go down Master Street, or let's go down the one after 3rd Street. It's starting to get dark too, y'all see that? So if you go forward, you'll hit the Alany neighborhood. Alany is also another troubled area. I've covered Alany. Foxy Tune, have you Any overseas tours planned? Europe, South, Central America, etc., etc. Well, Miss Foxy, that all costs money. And unfortunately, I am not wealthy. I can't afford that right now. But if in the future the universe puts me in a situation where I'm able to, then I will do so. But I still want to get a little bit more established here in America. The cross-country trip by itself was astronomically costly. With what we spent in the cross-country trip, I could have bought a little country home. Sadly enough to say. Yep. Just in gas alone was over $11,500, not including tolls, not including wear and tear, vehicle breakdowns, not including the cost of the RV, the cost of the smart car, the cost of the trailer. Yeah, that was about a cool 40 G's, give or take. Probably a little more, maybe, round it off. But yeah, so I could have got my right-hand drive car. I freaking want a right-hand drive 1988 Honda Civic Waggle van so bad. I want one so bad. They only cost $8,500. Let's make it right. They only cost a cool $8,500, maybe $11,500 shipped from Japan. I want one so bad. Nah, Masher's the crappy one. The next block. My bad. We on the Roosevelt Boulevard, y'all. This is one of the most dangerous roadways in Philadelphia and or America. I want one so bad, but I put what I want so bad to the side to document the whole entire country. Not only for you guys, but for myself, so we can experience it. Rather than buying a house and being planted in one spot, I felt like I was going to be missing out on a lot. So I said, damn it, I still turned too soon. I was supposed to go one more block, and I would have made it. Matter of fact, I think I could make a left hand go one more block to Masher. Masher is a crappy street, but I just want to show you how crappy Masher is as far as the road goes. Yeah, so rather than buying my special car, I never bought my special car. Not that I need any more cars. But I definitely want to have 100 cars one day. In a garage. Muhahaha. Muhaha. A warehouse. Karen, do you have any kids? No, we do not have kids, but I have dogs and cars, so I think they count as kids. Ariana, she said something about fast food. I don't have a favorite fast food. I stopped eating fast food 7 years ago. Nicholas, where does Meek Mill live? I don't know where he lives, my friend. He probably lives in a nice mansion somewhere, but he's from North Philly. Well, from South. Some people say South, some people say North. His battle rap days, he was in South Philly, but he'd be hanging in like North Philly, Berkside, Oriana. His Banshee used to be located in Lou Racing Garage on Diamond and Oriana and all that stuff. But he's from Philly, but I don't know where he lives. Karen, not in Philly. Good one. We're passing Pilfer. We're gonna make this right on Masher. This is the block that I was talking about that sucks. So bumpy. Francisco said, I saw you went by where Gilly is buried. Yeah, Francisco, thank you for commenting and leaving comments on my channel throughout the past couple days and weeks. I've noticed that. Thank you, mister. I appreciate that very much. Mr. Francisco knows 3 of the gentlemen that I drove by that were on a rest in peace mural. He knows Gilly. He also knows Namcito. That's what he knows him as. And he knows the other gentleman that is painted next to Gilly. He knows them personally. They were like family to him. So he shared the stories of how they were gunned down, which was very sad and tragic. But yeah, so one day I would like to travel the country, but it's very costly. So, unless you want to sponsor that trip for me and say, here, Toon, here's $50,000. Please consider it. Then I might have to work something out. I might have to, because you donated a whole 50 G's for your boy to go. Ouch. Yeah, this is the road I'm talking about. And I'm not going to go any further because it just scratched my vehicular device. Man. You know what I need to do tours? I need like a smart car monster truck. Seriously, a smart car monster truck, because these roads are horrible, bro. Ness still killing it with the battle rap too. Yo, T, what's up, T? I shot a music video with Ness. Yeah, it's on my page. It's with Rafija, Ciano, and Ness. And in the music video, the scene that I shot of him, he was a battle rapper battling somebody. And I kind of use like the Street Fighter effects to make it look like, anyway, you'll see it whenever you see it, if you see it. It's an old music video. It was shot a couple years ago in my earlier days. But yeah, I shot a music video with Mr. Enes, who's known from battle rap and also from his appearance on Puff Daddy, or now known as P. Diddy, pretty soon to be known as P. Or isn't he like Diddy now? Pretty soon he's going to be known as D. Just D. They keep shortening up their names. But Yeah, he's from P. Diddy's Making the Band. Can I go past the Lincoln Financial Field? Absolutely not, sir. That's in South Philly. We're in North Philly. That's like a 25-minute drive and another 20 in gas. Nah, bro. But I do have the Lincoln Financial Center on my channel. You see, my friends, a lot of people tell me to go by specific places that I've already documented 10 times each. So it's like, you just got to explore my channel. Like I said, I got over 1,900 videos on this channel, a wide variety of content. We're traveling east right now. Let's hit the opposite side of Wyoming. But yeah. Is anyone else watching from the UK? Shout out to Luke. Did he change his name to Love? Oh my gosh, bro. Diddy don't know what he wants to do with his name. This man calls himself Love now. Bro, I'm not gonna greet you and call you Love. I'm not gonna be like, what's up, Love? What's up, Love? You chilling, Love? You trying to come out eat with me, Love? Nah, bro. Like, you just gonna be called D. I'm gonna just call you D. What's up, D? Jackie, what's up, Jackie? 215, what's up? 291 Tech. 291 Technology. Check this out right here, guys. We have a playground and recreation center. There's a swimming pool. You see that swimming pool? There's also a handball court. A handball court there. An actual professional handball court, which we don't have many throughout the city. Shout out to Wally and McDog, the main two who led the initiative to build more handball courts. This is the Feltonville Recreation Center on our left-hand side. Feltonville Recreation Center. Check out those houses in front of us. Aren't they pretty charming? You see them? They're in duos. Foxy said, Diddy always been a little sus. All right, let's cross Wyoming. Let's be careful here. Look at these trees. Look at this tree-lined street, y'all. That's crazy, right? Karen said, if you're from Philly, you understand. Yeah, we on the opposite side, bro. That's like a cool 25-minute drive. Can you go? All right, so Nicholas said, have you heard of Twiz? He's a rapper out of Trenton. No, sir, I have not heard of Twiz. And I'm not too familiar with the modern day rap scene. Yeah, I'm not too in tune with it. Jer, he's changed his name more times than... That's funny. Yeah, there's a lot of Christmas decorations out on this block. Peep game. There's a car double parked here in front of us. Thanks for leaving comments, y'all. Please hit that thumbs up button, guys. We only got 61 thumbs up. We've had over 100 people watching at any given time. Please, the least you can do is take 1 second to click thumbs up. I would genuinely appreciate it. I like those rims on my left. Those are the Honda Accord rims. You see them? They have them on a Toyota, though. Go figure. We got this vehicle in front of us with the reverse lights on. Oh, I think they're waiting in the park on our left. Or they're talking. Yeah, they're talking to the guy that's in front of us. Jackie, 96 people watching. Yup. Ariana, I love Christmas decorations. T, the Eagles, Super Bowl II, damn the Cowboys. This looks like a wealthy hood. No, this ain't a wealthy hood, bro. This is far from wealthy. This rent around here is probably like on the low end, like $800, maybe $900. On the higher end, I'm estimating $1,300, give or take. But it's not really wealthy, bro. It's not the worst area, though. There are worse areas than this. Toon should go do a jogging. What? Toon should go jogging through the entire Rocky movie running scene in a video. Yo, bro, you guys gonna like park or like what? Oh, I'm unsure if they're trying to, what you call it, jump someone. If they're trying to jump someone, then I'm gonna let them jump them, cause you know what I mean. Cause if they need to jump them, you know, you have to understand. Yeah, there's all these cars with their hoods open, so I'm thinking, bro, needed a jump. Yeah, so. Ouch, potholes, ouch, bumpy. Instead of naughty by nature, bumpy by nature. Sheesh. Bump it up. Kind of like Joe Budden. Pump. Feltonville School of Arts and Science on our left, y'all. Let's make this left. Oh, no, let's not make this left. I was going to show it to y'all, but it's a dead end. Yeah, because that's the cemetery. That's the cemetery that we came out of. So that cemetery is straight throughout the neighborhood. Julian. I'm Cornwall as well. Cornwall? Yeah. They're taking their time. Yeah. El Jefe, YO. Yeah, absolutely. I shot a music video for Wyola. But one of the biggest YO rappers from this area is what's his name? YO. I forgot the dude's name. He's what is he, Arabic? Is he Palestinian? I can't think of his name, but it starts with YO. YO. I can't think of it right this second. I've heard a couple of his songs. But anyway, there's a whole crew around here that goes by the name YO because this is Wyoming, and I shot a music video for one of them, Wyola. That's on my channel too. It's funny how we pass all these areas, or people pop into the chat like, yeah, I shot music for him. Yeah, I shot music over here for somebody. Yeah, we shot. Yeah. I don't avidly push my cinematographer, filmmaking, director skills often anymore. I still have the skills, still have all the equipment, still have the knowledge and expertise to shoot, direct, and edit one heck of a music video. But you know, go ahead, buddy. I'm in no rush, my friend, because you're gonna get behind me and you're gonna rush me. They're flashing their lights for me to go, and I don't want people behind me. I just rather just drive slow. Prince Pizza in front of us. We're on A in Wyoming. YO, I think is Wallow. Nah, it is not Wallow, bro. What hood is E from? We just looked that up the other day. I can't think about it right now. Is she from West Philly? She moved to Germantown? Something like that. I can't think right now, but you can Google it, bro. I can't think right this second. We just passed Feltonville Intermediate School on our right. So on our left-hand side, I told you guys stories before, but right next to that colorful building with it's not colorful, with the white lights, that yellow building right on the right side of it, there's a little driveway back there. I used to drive ice cream trucks when I was a youngster, and I used to work for Arabs, and they had their whole headquarters right there. They had like 13 ice cream trucks. Yes, the ice cream trucks that you guys used to stop and say, can I stop? Let me get ice cream, Mr. Softies and all that, and Chili Willy trucks. That's what I used to drive. I used to drive one of them at a very young age, and that's the headquarters, so I used to come here and all that. 215 Technology, the Rocky footage tours for tourists only. Yeah, a lot of people are intrigued with the Rocky locations, but they're all so spread far apart. So in order to jog them all in one session, bro, you're gonna be jogging for a long time. Seriously. We're at B in Loudon. So in these corners, there's been a fair share of shootings in all of these corners throughout the year. Shootings, robberies, things of that nature. I've also did my fair share of traps around here. I bust a fair share of traps. And I shot a music video. Shout out to Brian. Brian from right around the corner on the right-hand side. We're like 4 or 5 blocks away from where I shot Brian's music video. Brian 2K. Cannot imagine living in such super tight areas. These blocks are a lot more forgiving than some of the smaller blocks. These blocks, you can drive at normal speed. Look, I can drive at normal speed if I want to. Like, this is a pretty safe block to drive on, but I like to drive slow so that you guys can take it in. I'm traveling about 6-7 miles an hour. But there's wider blocks than this, and there's tinier blocks than this. Check out that first gen CRV RD1 on my left-hand side. I used to have one of those. That's what I used to do tours with. I'm trying to think of YO's name. I listen to him on SoundCloud. He got a song with Drama B2R, Drama Born to Rule, which is from North Philly. Let me make this right-hand turn. Let me be careful though. There's a car coming. We're approaching Loudon. Check it out. We got Santana, Deli and Grocery on our right, and Last Stop Convenience on our right. See how dark it is? I had a homie that got robbed on this block before. His name was Hugo. Shout out to Hugo. Hugo got robbed right here on the left-hand side. But because he was on crutches and he was leaving a female house like in the middle of the night, well, not in the middle of the night, like at 11:30, but he was on crutches and he was walking right here on the sidewalk, and two men walked up on him and robbed him. They put a gun up to him. He was on crutches, so he couldn't really do much. One had the gun to him, the other searched his pockets, took everything, and yeah, they robbed him. True story. All right, so we're passing Wyoming. We're at C and Wyoming, the intersection of C and Wyoming. We have Pizza Point on our left. We're approaching the cemetery once again. We're approaching Cortland. That's the cemetery right in front of us. I actually have two uncles as well as a bunch of family and friends buried inside this cemetery. But right here, next to this gate, right about here, next to that tree, I have two uncles buried on top of each other. They passed away at different times. My first uncle, Angel, passed away in '99. My second uncle passed away in 2003. His name was Moyo, or Mizael was his real name. Let's make this left on bold or not. And Angel passed away. No, we can't make a left here. My bad. Let's make the next left. Angel passed away first, and his mom, which would be considered my grandma, but she really hasn't played a role in my life at all. Let's make this left on Hurley. Angel passed away first. He passed away on Halloween, 1999. And his mom purchased 2 grave slots. The second grave slot was saved for her. She reserved it for her, so when she goes, she can be buried on top of her son. However, Moyo gets gunned down in the Kensington neighborhood on G and right after Ontario, a little tiny block. Anyway, I can't think of the name right now. He got gunned down, sawed-off shotgun to his back. Long story short, they didn't have the finances to pay for a new gravesite, so she offered her slot for him. So he got buried. So I literally had to go to a funeral at the same spot twice. And I literally had to see that gravesite open and stare down at my uncle. When I remember going in '99, a couple years later, I think it was not, he passed away in '03 or '04. No, my bad. Jose passed away in '03. Moyo passed away in '05. Yeah, because that's kind of too close. I had an uncle Jose who I carried out the house in a body bag. He passed away in 2003. Moyo and Jose didn't die the same year. Oh, so many people passed in my life. But yeah. All right, there you go, Grace. Thank you, because I'm over here stressing. I was getting no hand to try to find this. I'm over here trying to figure out which while it was, and you guys wouldn't believe me. I'm over here stressing, sweating, because I was genuinely OCD about figuring out which while. But Young 187 is the biggest rapper that came out of the Wild crew. I guess it can arguably be between him or Wild Chi. Wild Chi is a youngster. I haven't followed too much of Wild Chi's career, nor have I followed too much of Young 187's career. But yeah, Young 187, Wild 187 is one of the more popular ones from this area. And he did a music video right around the corner. I can actually take you, dude, you're just running right into traffic. I'm gonna take you by where he shot his music video at. You can look it up, Young 187 music video here in Philly. He had, I think, some Lamborghinis, a Ferrari, I think a Bentley. He had some cool luxury cars on set of his music video here in the Feltonville neighborhood. Yep. So he from the hood, but I don't know, I could be wrong, but he kind of looks like he's from like probably Palestine, probably Arabic or something. Unless he's Spanish. I don't know. I could be wrong. But he shot a music video right here. I'm about to show y'all. And he had a lot of exotic cars out. It was a high production music video. Had a lot of production value. Had the high-end designer clothes, the high-end cars, and all his homies out. And I shot Brian's music video right up the block, next block. So yeah, there's been several music videos shot in this neighborhood. Cause on Hurley, we just drove through Hurley. I shot I got tongue twisted. I shot Wyola's music video on Hurley in Wyoming. That's Tacony Creek Park. We're also next to Tacony. Creek. There's a Tacony Trail and all that. Right here on my right hand side is where Young 187 shot his music video on Aurora. We're making a right, and this is the block where they had all of the Lamborghinis and all that out, which is cool. You know, it's cool. I'm always, yeah, Junieta's around the corner. Yep, and Danny Garcia's from Junieta too, right around the corner. Yeah, guys, so yeah, North Philly, Badlands Danny, yeah, 291. So he's originally from Lawrence, right around from 5th Street in North Philly, but his pop moved him to the Junieta neighborhood. And he grew up in Junieta, and then when he took off, he blasted out of here. But he still owns a gym, a barbershop, and a detail shop in like a block or two away from his childhood home. What's funny is that Mr. Danny Garcia, the professional boxer, his wife's mother is one of my best friend growing up's significant other. So I guess my best friend growing up, his name is Jesus, so we call him Pete. Pete, his stepson-in-law is Danny Garcia. Weird, right? Because they're damn near probably the same age. Yeah. It's a small world. It's a really, really small world. There's actually a video that you can find of Mr. Danny Garcia out there on the block when he was growing up with my homie behind him, like in the video, trying to co-sign and all that. Yeah, actually my homie's birthday was on the 24th, just passed. Bingham, we're in the Wyoming Avenue corridor. Let's make this left-hand turn here. Erie Lanes, yeah, the bowling alley and all that. Karen said I could see moving out from the Badlands there trying to, yeah, and keep in mind, guys, that even though Junieta now is a little bit rougher than it was in the past, 20 years ago or 30 years ago, even better, Junieta was a sought after community from people from the hood because it was like a lower northeast. It was low key like a little northeast. Let's make this left hand turn on Luray. We're not far from the Philadelphia Police District too, the 24th, 25th, right? So I did a move on this block once. I gave Buddy a set of solo wireless Beat headphones that I got on like a super steel, and I gave him a Beat pad because I had all the Akai music production software and all the equipment. I had tons of it. I made my own little studio. Well, when I was parting ways, right here on this corner, I gave him one Beat pad and I gave him the Beat solo headphones, and he gave me a 2008 genuine 250cc scooter. Yep, an actual street legal scooter. Now, it needed a little TLC, but yeah, that was the deal that I did on this corner before, which, hey, it wasn't bad. So right now we are on Whitaker. Let's make this right-hand turn on Thelma. Please consider clicking that thumbs up button, ladies and gentlemen. I truly appreciate your support. It only takes a second to click thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We got a $1,000 cash giveaway coming when we reach 100,000 subscribers. We're not far from it, man. It's been a long journey, believe me, a long journey. You see how they got the little Christmas lights on the right? See all the little Christmas decorations, you see? Look at this on my left-hand side. So you don't really see as much houses decorated nowadays. I remember when I was a youngster, my pop used to take me to this one block. There was this one block that he used to always show us. I don't even recall where it's at. I think it was probably Trenton Avenue. I don't know. But it was a house that was always decked out with Christmas decorations. Yeah, that was a fond memory. Very fond memory. Let's make this hand turn. Chris, what's up, Chris TV? Harry's Gameplay, shout out to Harry's Gameplay. What's up? Y'all make sure to subscribe to these channels that are in the chat, guys. Subscribe to Harry's Gameplay, subscribe to 291 Tech. And if anybody else got a channel, make sure you let them know you got a channel so if the viewers want to check out your content. We're approaching Whitaker Avenue. We're traveling eastbound towards Juniata Park. Now, there's a little trail that I used to come to around the corner from here. You can really just walk the trail, but we used to ride our dirt bikes down there. That was like the closest thing we had to our own little off-road track, even though we weren't really allowed to be down there. It was off of the streets. Well, anyway, there was a young man who was killed down there for his dirt bike. He had a Kawasaki 125. This happened in the early 2000s. I don't know, I think 2009, 2010, 2011, somewhere around then. And they robbed him and they killed him for his dirt bike. That's a shame, right? That's sad. All right, so we're gonna make this left. Wow, they blew right through that red light. You see, that's the reason why it's good to pay attention to your surroundings. We got a couple Christmas decorations on my right. So I don't know about y'all, but Christmas decorations in the hood usually stay up to like the first week of New Year's. I don't know when y'all throw away y'all trees or like when y'all start taking y'all stuff down. Or they'll stay up. Me and my folks used to have a tradition. I haven't participated in this tradition in wow, since I was probably like 16. Dang. We used to put up Christmas lights in the Christmas tree on Thanksgiving Day. But I haven't eaten Thanksgiving dinner in since my early teens. Yeah, a very, very, very long time ago. My family ain't as tight as it used to be. And I kind of grew up accustomed to it. It kind of makes you cold-hearted. You know, people say, hey, Toon, how's it going for the holidays? Holidays. Holiday schmoliday. Look, this is the spot on our left-hand side that I used to come and ride my dirt bike at. Oh, man, we got a car behind me immediately. I just turned, and immediately they're tailing me. But right here, this goes off to a whole off-road terrain all in itself, a little waterway, a little creek, Tacony Creek. Look at this crazy little block we got to turn here. But yeah, guys, that's what a young man got killed at for his dirt bike. Look at these houses. The ones on our left are raised a bit higher than the ones on our right. The ones on our left, they're raised, I would say probably maybe 8 feet off of the ground, 6 to 8 feet. The ones on our right are raised probably like 3 feet. And we're going uphill, up in an angle. Please click that thumbs up button, guys. We need one more thumbs up. One more till we hit 100 thumbs up, guys. 100 thumbs up. We got a notary auto tag spot on our left. All right, so we got an Accord. He's gonna make sure to close up the gap in front of us. You see that? You see how he's closing the gap? Low-key did it on purpose. Yo, human beings, the human nature. You know, I try to be as courteous as I can when I'm operating a motor vehicle. I try to, let me focus on traffic here, guys. Gotta be careful, because people drive crazy. I try to let people go, you know, because do unto others what you want done to yourself. Look at police right here on our left. You see that white SUV? That's a police unit. So I try to do my best to just be thoughtful, you know? So I let people pass, I let people get in front of me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the rush? Look, to get to another red light? Like, if you're an operator of a vehicle, keep that in mind next time you're rushing, because you ain't gonna do nothing but get to the next red light quicker. La Tierra del Chicharrón on our right, which is a Spanish restaurant. As y'all can hear, we got a lot of Spanish eateries around here because Spanish people love their food. They love their rice and beans. Let's make this right-hand turn. Check out this block. Somebody earlier said I couldn't. Dang, you're behind me still, bro. This is the vehicle that was behind me on that little block. The thing is why pull up so aggressively behind somebody? You know what I mean? You do that to the wrong person in Philadelphia, they ain't gonna be happy about it. I'm Mr. Rogers. The next person might not be Mr. Rogers. Say no. Toon really just compared himself to Mr. Rogers. Hold on. Toon really just spoke in third person. Let's make this left-hand turn. All right, we're on Cortland. G in Cortland. Oh, he on a bike. He on a Blaster. What's that, a Blaster or Banshee? Right here in front of us, William. Hold on, I was gonna make a left on Penhurst, but now I'm so tempted just to follow homie. No. He out. Hold on, is he gonna come back this way? Oh, he was drifting. He all the way down there. If he turns right, then yeah, I ain't gonna follow him. Yeah, because I'm not gonna be chasing no bikes. But he was William. There was somebody right there, William. But that's cool because he's right here next to Juniata Park. So if the cops chase him, just go into Juniata Park and you gone, bro. So we're traveling towards Wyoming Avenue once again. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget you can join and become a member. We have 3 membership packages with all different perks. Perks such as virtual reality 360 tours, such as on level 3 package, you can make a suggestion on what neighborhood I should do next. Those are the only people that I'm going to take suggestions from, level 3 members. If you become a level 3 member and you want to have me do a neighborhood, become a level 3 member and tell me what neighborhood you want to do and I'll do it the next day. And also live member chats. So there's chats that I do for live members only, where only live members can comment and live members can view. So we're passing Shelbourne. I could go down Shelbourne. I got a funny story down Shelbourne too, but that's not important right now. Let's make this right. Rest in peace, Brownie. On 8th Street, we're next to Juniata Park, or also known as Tacony Creek Park. The technical term is Tacony Creek Park, but we got Juniata right around the corner. And I say rest in peace, Brownie. This is a pretty wide street, right? Remember that person earlier that said I couldn't live in Philly with such narrow streets? Well, look at this. It's a 2-lane street. My boy Brownie, my chocolate lab, passed away in my arms on October 28th, 2017 at 3 a.m. He passed away. We used to sleep back to back. That was my dog, literally my dog, D-A-W-G, my dog, yo. That was my dog. I had Jersey and Brownie. Well, I had 1 week final battle with Brownie before I lost him. He was slowly but surely dying for that week. Little by little, he was deteriorating. And I had him for about 11 and a half years. I had him since he was a puppy. And he passed away. So, you know, I remember that night like it was yesterday. I carried him in my arms. I remember asking my folks if they wanted to say bye to him. My folk, he didn't want to say bye. He was, I guess, sleeping. He didn't want to wake up. So me and my wife carried him to here. This is where I came. About 3:30 in the morning, I came here with my dog in my arms. He was about 4 feet big. He was pretty darn big. And we came out here with a shovel. And he was heavy. He was heavy. He was like a 60-pound dog. And I took him here. I walked him to a specific area and buried him until the sunrise came up. That was, I guess, next to carrying my uncle's body out the house in a body bag and losing my lifelong best friend of 20 plus years, that was probably like one of the most traumatic experiences. Some people say, damn, Toon, but it was just a dog, bro. Yeah, bro, get your Willie on. I'll see you on that SE bike. And he bunny hop for us. But, yeah, you know, it was like bearing a son. You know, I don't have children. The universe hasn't blessed me with children yet. But, you know, Brownie was like my kid. I had him through my most conscious years when I was becoming a conscious young adult. And I think he was becoming conscious with me. And I lost him. So every time I pass this area, I give him a rest in peace, Brownie. If I can, I stop by, I go visit his site. We visited him not too long ago. And I give him my howl. I give him my special howl, because I used to do a howl and he used to howl back. He basically used to sing. He didn't sing like, you know, oh, say, can you see? He didn't sing, but he howled with me, and he howled in a way where you knew that he was vibing off of my howl. So he used to go like, so I used to go, boo, boo, oh, oh, oh. And he used to do it back. And he used to howl back, but he used to like flow off of my howl. And yeah, man, I taught him that when he was a puppy. I taught him that because there's a cat crossing the street. Hold on, let's let him cross. Meow, meow. You see that? Cat lives matter too. But we're at Bristol. I'm in Bristol. Let's make this right so we can pass Juniata Park again. I just came to a memorial here in Juniata Park. One of my buddies that passed away, rest in peace, Ed. Nunu Ed Taddit. He was from this area. And when we found out he passed away, that night he passed away, we all drove through here, which is where he was from. Let's make this right on Malta Street. I had an aunt named Malta that passed away also. I'm a jolly camper, but there's always a yin to the yang. So I have a dark side. So don't ever be fooled by my Mr. Rogers side. I do have a dark side, and I think I became so cold because of all the losses throughout the years and all the experiences that I've had, a wide variety of experiences, and things that I did not have. Not having certain family members in my life, not having a mother in my life, not having a grandmother in my life, not having a grandfather in my life, having majority of the uncles in my life that really loved me and cared for me getting killed and getting gunned down, or for whatever reason, cousins getting killed, friends getting killed. I lived a very I wouldn't say hermit, but recluse lifestyle. You can say the leader of the antisocial social club. I'm social when I need to be, antisocial most of the time. I'm very polite when I need to be, but I could be on demon time, not proud of it. I've tried to correct a lot of my flaws, a lot of my problems. I'm very conscious to know when I'm wrong, and I'm the first one to apologize. I'm the first one to fess up. Sometimes it takes people 24 hours to a week before they even realize what they did wrong. It takes me 5 minutes, and I'll be like, damn, I was wrong. And I'll get a bad energy, or I'll get a bad feeling, and I'll call myself out. Listen, my good old saying is, don't wait for nobody to check you, check yourself. I don't wait for nobody to check me. I check myself. So when I'm wrong, I correct myself. I don't need nobody calling me out. And if you call me out and if I'm generally wrong, then boom, I'm generally wrong, and I appreciate that. Like there ain't nothing wrong with admitting you're wrong. You feel me? Like you five me? Five crib. The internet hasn't been the same since Crip Mac been booked, right? Crazy. If you know, then you know. Let's make this left. Speaking of RIP, there was a woman who passed away on this corner. She was walking her dog at night. A pickup truck hit her and left her for dead on my right-hand side. We're at I and Cayuga. I don't know if they ever found the person, but there's no cameras here on the corner. I think they got one faint image of a pickup truck. I think that's how they know it's a pickup truck. But yep, it happened right there on that corner, and she passed away. This is Juniata Park on my left. It's a pretty cool park for the kids to go to. It's a lot of vegetation. This is Elsnore. Let's make this right now, Elsnore. So we're in Juniata. Juniata's like a little bit more up class than Feltonville. Remember, Feltonville and Juniata both classified as the same area, but Juniata is slightly bit more. I wouldn't say ritzy. Ritzy's too high class. It's a bit better, but from people who used to live here back in the 70s and 80s, they say it went downhill since the minorities moved in. It used to be primarily a Caucasian and or white American neighborhood. Right now, there's a high percentage of Hispanics, first and foremost, a lot of Puerto Ricans and Dominicans. Then you got Black Americans. Then you got the Asians. And then you got Arabics and Indians and Palestinians and the small percentage of all the other races that, Mexicans and stuff that live in the area. Let's go forward one more block. Let's be careful though. I had my young boys lived in this neighborhood too that I shot a video for. They're twins. One way Ed and one way Nell. Element on my right hand side. Yeah, y'all see that? Yeah. Look at the Christmas lights. You see, you get the one or two houses that go all out with the Christmas lights. Wow, y'all saw that? The cops going by. They said, wheel. All right, we're at Hunting Park. That's Pep Boys in front of us. Ain't it crazy how Pep Boys no longer sells parts anymore? They only deal with tires. I mean, I guess it makes sense. The tire business is the business to be in. Like, if you think about it, like if you're trying to invest in a business, just think about it. Cars are gonna be around as long as cars are gonna be around. And as long as cars are around, people are gonna need tires. So it only makes sense to, I guess, transition their auto parts business to tires, because AutoZone, Advanced Auto Parts, and Napa Auto Parts probably been killing them. Nobody really goes to Pep Boys anymore for traditional parts because they got AutoZone. AutoZone is they're everywhere and they're cheap. But I used to go to Pep Boys growing up with my pop. Got a lot of memories in AutoZone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you all for watching. I appreciate your support. Appreciate the kind words. I appreciate all the donations, all the love that you guys showed. Thank you very much. If I wasn't able to comment back to your comment. Please don't think I was ignoring you. I'm operating a motor vehicle. I'm multitasking. I'm trying to focus on several things at once. But with that being said, I appreciate everyone's support. I appreciate you taking the time to join the chat. Again, my last spiel, please consider subscribing and turning on your notification bell. If you want to support the channel and go the extra mile, share a video. I would appreciate it. Comment on a video. I would appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up. I would appreciate it. If you want to go the extra long mile, please consider becoming a member. You can become a member for a small fee, and you can cancel at any time. Remember that. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. I hope you guys have a wonderful and fantastic evening. Happy holidays to all. Cheers. Pip, pip, chitty-o. Good day, mate. Have a good day, y'all.